Hey guys, I wanted to talk about burnout today. It's that time of year when there's a lot of canning going on. You're trying to get ready for winter. You have wood to stack. You have a million things going on. And I wanted to tell you about my burnout coaches. Now, the reason I use that word and that phrase is because everybody has, or everyone should have, someone in their life that they can turn to when everything becomes emotionally charged. I'm not saying necessarily physical burnout, when you're just physically tired. I'm talking about when you've come to a place in your life where you feel like you're overwhelmed and you're not sure what your next step should be. There's so many different steps to take because you have so many things that need to be done, but you just don't know what the next step is. So I wanted to talk about the channels that I watch that I always feel enlightened and uplifted and supported, and I can see my next step. The first one is Beck's Life, Rebecca Barucki. And for those of you who don't know, there's a new thing called a card, which means that somewhere up in the top of a video, you'll see a little eye with a circle around it. And when you put your cursor over that, it will take you directly to the link that that's connected to. And I've started to do that in my videos because it's easier than looking down in the description. So, Beck's Life, or Rebecca Barucki, she has a very spiritual channel. She talks about what it's like to be a mom that's burned out. She has 5 kids, and she has a YouTube channel, and she lives on a little farm. And her channel used to be about working out. It used to be all about being extremely fit and being just so busy. And then she had a kind of a breakthrough when I think her second to last child was born. And she just couldn't keep up with it all. She couldn't hammer herself with exercise anymore. There just wasn't enough of her to go around. And she has healed from that. And with that, she has brought a purpose into sharing a message of awareness of our own needs and being able to focus on one task at a time instead of the multitasking, and to be able to be spiritually fed in our daily lives. I love her. And the other one is Just So Trish. Now, she doesn't have a ton of YouTube videos up, but she does a Periscope Monday through Thursday. And for those of you who are stay-at-home moms, and particularly if you're homeschool moms, it is so enlightening to just sit and visit with her, because on Periscope you can type in your little response, and I find it exceptionally soothing to watch her because she is real. She talks to her children and tells them to stop bothering her, and she talks at the same time about how much she loves her children and how she wouldn't want to do anything else, and the complexity that is being a stay-at-home mom and a homeschool mom on top of that, and the complexity of wanting to be there with your children and yet wanting to be with grown-ups and wanting to prepare good food for your family and yet wanting the convenience of being able to get things from the grocery store, and wanting to be there for your husband but being so burned out by kids at the end of the day that you don't want one more person to touch you. I love her, and she is one of those people that just fills my soul when I can talk to her. And she ends with a prayer, and it always blesses my family. And having these people in our lives enables us to heal the cracks in our own soul, I think, by listening to not just their struggles, but their solutions, and sometimes not solutions, but just to be able to interact with another grown-up and see that they're not perfect and that they have humanity and that it's okay to show flaws. So those are my burnout coaches. When I'm feeling like I need motivation, I watch Evan Carmichael. He is extremely motivating for those who have their own businesses, but I have to be careful not to watch him too much, because then I get a little bit driven and it can compound things. So he is my motivational coach. And yeah, Brad at Big Family Homestead is my favorite to watch if I need to just feel picked up and entertained and see something bright and goofy. And he is my bright and goofy channel to watch because he always has such good information to give, and he gives it in such an uplifting and non-preachy way. I just love his channel. And so those are some of the channels that I really resonate with. And the reason that I am talking so much about other channels that I care about lately is because I believe there's so many good channels and so many amazing people out there with good information that when I'm down, they lift me up. And for those of you who might be out there that are feeling a little bit of fall burnout right now, tell me, who are your burnout coaches? And why are you burned out? I would love to know this, because the more you share with me those that you really rely on, the more we can share with each other. We can find these amazing people whose spirits uplift and encourage us. And go check everybody out. We'll talk to you later.